Here is all right here. Is where Linda mowed grass today. She had to go around some mesquites, so that's why it looks a little rough in places, but we didn't want any flat tires because them mesquites got thorns on them, as you know. But it looks good. I did.
Speak up some.
Now we're going to go put some corn out and change camera cards.
Look, it all
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it all
Oh, that looks like concrete bags. Where did that come from?
I don't know. I did it and I didn't even see it.
What, now go that way?
Yep, go this way. Go right through there and take a left.
Yeah. Well, I knew that much, but I didn't know what you'd cut through here.
No, I didn't cut through here. We do need to come down here with the nippers and cut these stupid old vines down.
Yeah.
This is going down to the new place where we put the fence, Daddy. This is taking you down in here where I was telling you that cedar's down on the fence over here. We
Yeah,
gotta get.
but it's over on that other guy's place. We can't do that.
Well, we're going to have to go through. Yes, we can.
No, we can't go on his property.
Well, I'm going.
No,
Because
you can't do
it's
that.
big enough I can nip that off and I don't have to have the chainsaw. I'm not going to let his trees tear up this fence we put in. It wouldn't take nothing to cut it off like right there. I might be able to even reach over the fence.
There's some
Pretty
oak.
Look at that
we
oak
got.
right there.
That's
Look
a
at
big
that.
one. We're going to have some barbecue wood like you wouldn't believe. Between the oak and the mesquite out here. This is an old abandoned road when this property was all joined together as 98 acres. And you can see the road, the old road goes through there. It's fenced off now since we bought it. And then the road going back up toward our place goes right back up to the house. But we don't use that road because since we've had the place cleaned off, there's too much debris up there and fear of getting nails or running over glass or something and busting a tire out.
You gotta fix that.
Yeah. So there's a couple of places here we have to swing wide to be able to go down the fence, but
we're going to take care of those trees though where we can drive the fence line. This is the other
yeah, we need to do some fence clearing. This is our neighbor's tank. It's never held water and it don't. It just, I don't know.
You can see off up there on the ridge, you can kind of see a deer stand.
Yeah, on the you can see the top of their deer stand. They got a food plot out in front of it. I walked over there before. You can barely see it by that cedar tree there, but you can see their deer stand that they got over there.
This is the back side of the property that butts up to.
This is the back side.
It butts up to
the game ranch, High Fence Game Ranch. And you can see the high fence right there, 8-foot fence.
We're told this man's a doctor that lives up on the hill. Show the house up there when we get around here.
See all the flowers growing out here.
There's little white flowers. Like little daisies.
We're like in the lowest spot on the whole property. And now we're going to start going uphill. This low fence is ours, the high fence is theirs, and I think they made an easement there where they could drive down that alleyway to maintain their fence and their gates. But this is the High Line right-of-way, and we can stand up on the hill up here where the house is, and a lot of times you can see exotic animals down there.
Riding over into the corner over there where our property, over here, baby, to the right.
So this back corner, or this back part of the property, because that other 20 acres is cut off from it, is not as wide back here. So there's a feeder which I'm going to have to move. It's not in a very good spot. You can see the deer stand, and that deer stand up there is it's right at 200 yards, and this area here is too open to be able to attract deer very much to it. And that fenced in area right there that you see where that old feeder is, that's got to go. I'm going to pull all that out because it doesn't keep nothing out.
But that's one of the old original feeders, so we're going to keep it as a landmark. Go down there and show him. We can drive just right down there and right back, baby.
So right now, we're going down this little embankment to show you the corner, one of the corners of the property.
You're all right.
And you can see it right
just
there.
Like a circle.
No, there's too much
Look how green that grass is over
cactus.
there. See that grass over there is so green and pretty?
Yeah.
Look this way, baby.
Yeah. So now we're going to do some hill climbing to get back up here.
Go, gas it. You got a nose to the ground, Poppy. Show him that. Go up there where he can see that old feeder that the old man put out, honey. It's just like a 30-gallon deal.
Yeah.
We're going to keep that in respect for the old man that was here. What was his name? Mason?
Bobby Manson.
Manson.
So now we're back up to the original road that we was on before we took the detour, and that's the old feeder Linda was talking about. She wants to leave, but all this fence around it, it ain't keeping nothing out. There's no sense in it. So I'm gonna pull all that up.
Here.
And right over here is the area we're feeding, where we got a game camera, and I'll come back to that in a minute. But in the meantime, I wanted to show you the turkey feeder right here. You can see the teardrop cut out in the bottom of it. But we're waiting until the feed runs out of it, and then I'm going to move it further down the hill because I feel that it's too open right here to draw anything in. And then there's the fiberglass deer stand. It's a good deer stand, but it also is not in a good spot, and I need to get down here with a tractor and pick it up with a bucket and move it further down into the brush down here. Linda's raking corn out, but like I said, as soon as this turkey feeder runs out of corn, we're going to move it where it's more secluded. try to draw something up. And you can see right down this high line right of way. You can see a long ways, especially with binoculars. So
Going
now,
up on top of the hill right there, that
oh
white
yeah, the
roof.
very top of the hill, you can see a structure up there. That's the old doctor's house that
He's
owns
84.
that place. It's like 4,000 acres.
He's 84.
He's not in very good health. I think he lives in Arlington, which is a suburb of Dallas or Fort Worth, somewhere up there. It's Yankee land to me, but anyway, that's his abode. So now the first thing I'm going to do is come up here to this game camera and turn it off, and I'll change cards in it and leave it off while we feed, put corn out, and then right before we leave I'll come turn it back on. So we turn this little booger off. We open this up a new card. We take the used one out. We put the new one in. We put this one back in the case. And we save it for later viewing. Now, we're going to throw some corn. Up here, on reverse.
Uh-oh. You gotta shake this thing, baby. That ain't shaking it enough.
Yep.
Get too much corn in that feeder and it bogs down and don't come through the hole. Maybe
Right.
you need to put that little door on the bottom might have got pushed in too much.
Open the gate a little bit on the feeder.
There it goes. Now it ain't dropping, you gotta open that door some more. Or whatever you call that little thing.
Yeah, that little gate. Looks like I don't have it up open enough. Just pull it open a little bit more.
There it goes.
Now we're going to throw some corn. Go forward and do it again. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Our water trough, it looks bone dry.
Is it bone dry?
It's bone dry.
My goodness.
So we'll have to come back down here, fill it up.
That's the only one we've had to go bone dry.
That's hog.
We didn't water it last time, though. Last time we got here, we left that one because it was pretty full.
I don't remember.